Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. क्या हाल है लौंडो? कैसे हो सब लोग? Good morning, the start, the afternoon. चलो. Alright, so this is a workshop. We have one material explosive level 2 की हो गई अपनी. Jolt mine बना पाएगा अभी यहाँ से. और भी अपनी level 2 की हो कुछ level भी नहीं है. Raiders के पास का ये trader. Anything new? This stuff. No, nothing in my mind. Just quest देगा तेरे को quest ही नहीं अच्छा. I can buy anything. And what is the hell should do? No. Perfect. Quest देखते हैं इसकी. We is a locked room with a water treatment control room building. How to open this? वाटर ट्रीटमेंट कंट्रोल ये तीन मेरे को साले थोड़े से हार्ड लग रहे हैं. देखो विजिट द फील्ड डेपोट ईस्टर्न साइड ऑफ फील्ड डेपोट ऑन द ईस्टर्न साइड ऑफ स्पेस पोर्ट पे जाने का अपने को फील्ड डेपोट के पास. ठीक है. इन्वेंटरी में क्या क्या है? आपने गन रखी है, गोलियां अपने पास है, सफिशिएंट हीलिंग के लिए नहीं है इतने बात. ये ले लो 4. ये एक लगा ले, एक लगा ले. डन. ये स्टीला मोटिस आर्किव की डेव कंट्रोल टावर की है ना. डेव सर्विस डेव कंट्रोल टावर की लगेगी ये रख लेता हूँ स्पेस पोर्ट. तेरा स्पेस पोर्ट स्पेस के अंदर कहाँ जाना है बोला आपने? PVR fuel control related hard package, communication service, building staff, security, electrical maintenance, fuel, dispatchability, lodge tower, water tower, this fuel depot. अपने किसी डेपोट में जाना था ना. हाँ डेपोट का क्या है? सोचा था सो चलो ये क्या. ये रह गया. हाँ नहीं तो वो है. Is it any field depot on the eastern side of field depot? अच्छा field depot तो वही तो है ना. ये चलो बस. डन 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 सीट लगी है. इसको रिपेयर करके दे दो. रिपेयर तो हो जाता है. हाँ लेट्स गो. 21 लेवल हो चुकी है अपनी. अपने को और आगे चाहिए. मोबिलिटी बहुत बढ़ा दे. सर्वाइवल स्किल्स अपने अपन बढ़ाते जाओगे धीरे 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 धीरे. मूवमेंट स्पीड वाइल क्राउचेस इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा, बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. लेट्स सी क्या हो सकता है. तो आओ नहीं अभी अभी तो रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हाल हुई. वो रात गली ख्वाब में आई और गले का हाल हुई. चलिए, let's start. We go eat. Hello, hello, Nikhil, hello, hello. How are you guys? Yeah, I'm doing good too. Let's see. ये वहाँ जाके देखते हैं then we'll decide कि क्या हो रहा है आगे. Hey, I got the agave. What is this? There is this. Can we kill him? I want the scanner.
You see another one, kill it, I need a scanner.
Yeah, you got it. Do you want the scanner? How much you want?
No, I need two of them, so it's fine.
Okay.
I need a spotter as well.
Okay, you can take this one. I completed that mission, so you can take this one.
Alright.
There it is.
Cheers, pal.
Yeah, nice. I want to visit in the field report. Do you know in the field report?
Field report.
There is a visit to field report specific. There is one more here.
Wow, I fucking ran out of bullets. Bastard.
Okay, run, come. Hey, can you see this? Here? This side?
Whoa, someone's shooting us.
Yeah, let's go one side. I'm calling the lift. Proceed. Ready to join the green field, then suspect.
There's a leak in Sector D. Maintenance says they'll get to it eventually.
Snap blasts and trigger nades was.
Have you checked out that collapsed highway yet?
Attention all raiders. We've got confirmed reports of a harvester nearby. That means a queen should be present as well, so be on your guard and only engage it if you're prepared for the fight.
Be careful.
Got it.
Fury,
Give me a second.
you here with us?
All right. The log's fragmented, but I can piece together enough. They moved west from here, toward a small watchtower near the maintenance hangar, south of the spaceport. Looks like they
Oh,
were documenting
shit.
the perimeter access points along the
Rocketeer.
way.
Shit.
Door.
Huh.
Queen. There, outside. There by that building.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
I heard something from that building. Signs of recent activity. Rocketeer.
Yeah, let's go.
Vehicle maintenance. Shotgun ammo. Out here. On me.
Just you need shotgun ammo. Okay.
Hairpin. Some light ammo. And some shotgun ammo.
wait. There is one window.
Look out. Danger.
Well. Perfect, thank you. Let's go.
Raider, there by the tower. Raider, by the tower. In there. A raider, there.
Hello guys, come on this side.
Coming. Okay, two things are behind me.
Yeah, we'll kill both of them. Let them go.
Raider, the wall.
One dead. Dead.
Good.
Let's go to the elevator. Do you think we can go to that elevator?
Yeah, we'll go.
Take up.
Die.
Die. Come. Can someone call the lift?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, can you?
I'll just do it. Wait. Just look above. There's someone. There's an arc. Oh damn. No. One down. Another one. Down. And I'm in shock.
Okay, done.
If
Let's go. Lift is here.
do they have anything in this loot? Yeah, yeah.
Come on. Hey, wait.
Just coming. Just coming. Just coming. Just coming. Wait,
Die, just wait, bro. You can go and again do the elevator pass.
yeah, I'll just do it.
Go.
I'll just call it, but
Let's see.
no, it's arriving. I'll just go. Okay. Done.
Enjoy. Subscribe to my channel.
Okay, sure.
96 हो गया मैं और उससे ज़्यादा कुछ ना कुछ खरीद ही पाऊंगा।
बढ़िया भाई बढ़िया।
अरे
हाँ
कहाँ से?
बढ़िया भाई दिल्ली।
अरे
तुम कहाँ से हो?
मैं महाराष्ट्र।
अरे वाह बढ़िया बढ़िया।
Let's go. चले?
एक मिनट भाई, एक मिनट कैश खाली करते हैं।
Snap blasts and trigger nades will stick to.
Have you checked out that collapsed highway yet?
Oh, I've been pestering Tianwen for a while now, trying to get her to help out around here. Yeah, her customers.
लगता है बेचना ही पड़ेगा।
How's it going? Just report to me when it's done.
Hey, what's up guys, my name's Dusty, and out the rocket thruster. Confusing since the game doesn't really point you in the right direction. I don't want to make this video too long. I know everyone just wants a quick walkthrough of the quest. Now the game is already out, so if you just want to see the location, skip to the last timestamps, which you can click it down below. I show you the exact spot on the map. But if you'd like to see the full gameplay, I will really appreciate it. I'll look for the rocket, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Right here, that's your target. Thanks for watching. I'm uploading arc creators. The unreal tip is avoid the arcs on your way there. Once you reach the rocket assembly area, look for the rocket thruster outside here. That's your target. Thanks for watching. I'm uploading arc creators daily from this moment.
कैश खाली नहीं होता, पता नहीं क्या दिक्कत है। अरे भाई सब करना भी सब कुछ है, फिर दिक्कत ये है कि इकट्ठे भी सब कुछ करो, उसके बाद फिर मैच मैच करते रहो चुपचाप।
पांच और सेटिंग सर्वेयर वर्ल्ड। सर्वेयर वर्ल्ड का गेम रेडी है क्या?
ना भाई, मैं तो अभी 3 दिन पहले खेलने शुरू करी है मैंने ये गेम।
अच्छा
मैं खुद फिगर आउट कर रहा हूँ क्या बकचोदी चल रही है इसमें।
चलो कभी पांच हो जाते हैं। केयरफुली करके थोड़ा ईमेंट मिल गया।
हाँ हाँ यार। बस हो गया हो गया हो गया। भाई क्या फ्री लोड आउट लोड ही नहीं हो रहा है भाई, अब कितना खाली करें। थक गए भाई खाली कर करके, और नहीं हो रहा खाली।
नहीं नहीं करते नहीं करते कर देंगे।
चल ऑफ हो जाए शायद शायद। भाई कितना चाहिए होता है, कितना करना है। सब बेच डालो। चलो
तो पहले वाला जो तू
और कुरियर ढूंढना है, स्टेबलाइज द ऑब्जर्वेशन डेक, enable the comms terminal, rotate the satellite dishes, and nail down the roof plates on this radar structure. ऐसा
हेलो अब ठीक है।
आर्क कुरियर पता है भाई कहाँ मिलता है?
आर्क
कुरियर
वो अपना थोड़े थोड़े तो किसी किसी मैप पे आते हो।
अच्छा
वो मैप पे ना गिरे वो तो वो पता नहीं कहाँ, एग्जैक्ट मैप नहीं पता, पर वो मोस्टली ना वाले हर एक मैप पे ना कभी आता है ऐसा, मतलब वो ऐसा डब्बे काइंड ऑफ रहेगा, उसको ओपन करना पड़ता है आर्क कुरियर।
अच्छा ड्रॉप है। हम डुओस खेल रहे हैं चलो।
नहीं ट्रियोस होगा ना, तीसरा बंदा का है। अबे मैंने फुल नहीं किया, सॉरी भाई। चलो चलो कोई नहीं हो जाएगा, फटाफट निकलते हैं।
चलो
A harvester has been reported in the area. It has a queen guarding it. But if you've got the
चलो
guts to
देख लो
stop,
भाई यहाँ
there's
पे क्या
plenty of
अंदर।
research for the taking.
ये देखो ये आर्क कुरियर है, इसको ओपन करो इधर।
अरे मिले क्या? ओह माय गॉड।
यही है शायद, पता नहीं 100% श्योर नहीं, बट यही है शायद, ओपन करके देख लो।
देखते हैं।
मारो ब्रीच करो। भाई
यही है भाई धन्यवाद।
चलो ये आया, इसको तोड़ दो बस प्लीज। इसको बना करो, तो बुलाने के पहले तोड़ देना। परफेक्ट। feather चाहिए तो चलो
चलो भाई चल। कहाँ? ओहो नथिंग। चलो
फूड प्रोसेसिंग चलता है, फिर वहां से देख लेंगे कहीं जगह
चलो
लूट लाट के बाहर।
कुछ तो लेके जाएं।
अरे,
कुछ नहीं खोल लो भाई देखो कुछ है तो।
चलाओ अंदर से।
ओ बहन क्या? हाँ तो
एलआईसी की पॉलिसी नीचे वाले रैक में
थैले के अंदर डालो, ऐसे खाली मत डालो, थैले के अंदर डालो।
खाली वही पड़ी है उधर तो, और डुप्लीकेट
क्या लूट लो यार, बहुत कुछ पड़ा होगा। चलो निकले यहाँ से।
चलो निकल लेते हैं, क्या दिक्कत है। Oh my god, what is this? कुछ नहीं भाई, एक इसमें से मुझे तुम्हें चाहिए तो आर्क पावर सेल मिला।
आर पार्सल इसमें काम आएगा ना तुमको, शील्ड बनाना, शील्ड रिचार्जर बनाने में काम आएगा।
हाँ वो तो अरे भैया ये गलत हुआ।
ट्रिप माइन लगाइए किसी और आवाज से। बंदे आसपास ही, आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ। अभी नहीं मारना स्नेक्स को, लिफ्ट बुलाओ और देन फिर देखो क्या करेगा। लिफ्ट बुला रहा हूँ, ठीक है
बुलाओ बुलाओ।
अरे लिफ्ट बंद है, एक्सपायर हो गई लिफ्ट। इधर आओ इधर। चलो आ जाओ साथ में आ जाओ।
चलो
लिफ्ट हो गया
बंद हो गया। ओह
बंद है।
देखो कहाँ खुली है फिर। इधर भाई,
वो 3 से 60 मीटर पे जो है ना साउथ एलिवेटर आ जाता है।
हाँ वहीं है। चलो
घूम के चलना। चलो और मार्क कौन से बटन पे करते थे
भाई,
पे?
तुम्हारा कंट्रोलर है क्या है?
केबीएम
हाँ
केबीएम ये कीबोर्ड।
कीबोर्ड है ना? ना ना भाई, कीबोर्ड का नहीं पता मुझे।
हेल्प करो जरा, स्निप को उड़ाना।
चलो
तो पहले ही मारना पड़ेगा जल्दी।
ऑलमोस्ट डेड है।
अरे गया फक। अंदर चलो अंदर चलो अंदर चलो अंदर चलो अंदर चलो। डेड
आ रहा है भाई
साथ में। अंदर अंदर अंदर।
एक और। ओ माय गॉड,
अरे वो
ध्यान से, तुम्हारे पीछे।
जाओ जाओ जाओ।
ओके ना आमो नहीं है।
चलो एक गया।
अरे
चलो सब डन। हील कर लो पहले, हील कर।
एमो देखने दो मेरे को। इसमें एक और आ रहा है क्या?
हाँ एक और है।
मेरे ऊपर ही है।
डेड।
बढ़िया, मैं एमो लेके आया यार। एमो देखो।
कौन सी है मुझे? लाइट है वो, मैं बड़ी हैवी है।
लाइट
लाइट मेरे पास है।
लो मिल ही गई।
तो ड्रॉप क्यों नहीं आ गया?
अच्छा एक मिनट।
मिली? ये आया।
मिल गई।
कोई तो आया यार वो। अरे इसने और 3 बुला दिए। हाइड हो जाओ। बंदे यहाँ पे अपने पास में शायद तो कहीं तो।
एक मिनट।
हो सकता है, छुप कर है ना। वो स्कैन करेंगे और निकल जाएंगे, ठीक है, छुपे रहना, स्कैन होगा। क्या है, क्लोज है, हाइड करना बस।
हाँ हाँ भाई, छुप ही नहीं।
चलो आ जाओ, जाओ जाओ जाओ, निकलेंगे यहाँ से।
चलो चले भाई।
चलो अब सीधा वो लिफ्ट की तरफ चलते हैं, बंदे यहाँ पे है।
हाँ
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
कौन है बे? नहीं, रुक जाओ रुक जाओ रुक जाओ रुक जाओ, स्टैमिना गेन करो। ऊपर तुम्हारे पीछे पड़ा हो।
अरे आया था।
अरे भैया कुत्ता। निकले यहाँ से।
इसको उड़ा दो।
हो गया, रुक जाओ रुक जाओ रुक जाओ। अरे भैया पीछे है। बहुत बढ़िया, चलो
चलो चलो चलो चलो
निकलो।
हील कर लेना
भाई, कुछ है नहीं मेरे पास।
इधर आओ।
चलो कॉल कर रहा हूँ।
हाँ, 12
लूट लो तब तक कोई आ ना जाए। मैं
वो आया ऊपर से।
कौन है? उसको छोड़ो, ग्रेनेड फेंक दूंगा।
अरे एनिमी एनिमी एनिमी, इनको साथ में लिफ्ट में फटाफट।
आ रहा हूँ भाई, चलो खुलने तो दो।
पीछे बंदे, अपने पीछे बंदे हैं। लिफ्ट है वैसे, अंदर चल रहा, सीधा ई मारे।
आगे ही बंदे हैं हमारे।
आ जाओ जाओ। अरे अरे मैं छोटी बात खराब हो गया। मैं लेके चल रहा हूँ, लिफ्ट अंदर है ना।
हाँ भाई चलो, हो गया। अरे भाई माना जाएगा। ओ बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया।
बच गए,
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत
जैसे बच गए भाई, जैसे बच गए। ताले खुश नहीं थे छाती। Done, 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 done. It's easy.
अरे भैया एकदम से इतनी सारी क्वेश्चन।
तो ना ऑप्शन एक चाहिए बनाने के लिए स्लॉट वापस।
चलो भाई मैं चला खाना खाने।
ठीक है ना मैं।
मिलते हैं चलो।
हाँ
ओहो।
वो इंडस्ट्रियल बैटरी चाहिए मेरे को। ठीक है तो टिक वर्ड लाने पड़ेगा। टिक कहाँ मिलेगा सबसे ज्यादा ये जो देखो यार क्या है। और इधर से आगे है ना दे दे चल। ऊपर 3 भी है दे दे चल। आर्क परफॉर्मेंस स्टील ये कैन भी ये कहाँ मिलेगा मेरे को पता नहीं। एडवांस आर्क पावर सेल टॉर्च मिलेगी। एक मैग मॉड्यूल मैग मिलेगी। 100 बैरल और बड़े ये क्या है। 400 रेडर टोकन मिलेगा। 100 रेडर टोकन मिलेगा मेरे पास कंप्लीट करने में ना। हाँ इन्वेंटरी खाली हो गया। बहुत बढ़िया। दूसरे इसकी जगह पे और कोई लेके जा सकता है क्या। 5 है एक है 55 तो वेट वाले लेके जाओ ना। चलो
I've been pestering Tianwen for a while now, trying to get her to help out around here. Yeah, her customer service is questionable, but
ये
she's a
जाना
wizard with a wrench.
डेव बैटलग्राउंड क्लाउड ना वाटर ट्रीटमेंट कंट्रोल बिल्डिंग। वाटर ट्रीटमेंट कंट्रोल बिल्डिंग के अंदर जाने का है।
The scout team's trail starts at one of the depots east of the spaceport. Pull their logs, send them my way, and I'll work with whatever you find.
क्या है विजिट इन फील्ड लेवल। ये वो खत्म तो करके आया था ना। Then the visit organized located a small metal building, blue treatment after 1 year ago. Kitchen, David, so
Today we're diving into subscribe to the channel. This is my recommended approach. Head to the passageway between the water towers and the electrical substation. This is where the depot sits, which leads us into step number 2, identifying the depot. Field depot is essentially a small repurposed oil tanker cabin. It's set between the water tower and the electrical substation, and the biggest visual clue is the antenna on top of the cabin. So when you're approaching, keep an eye out for the tanker style cabin with the antenna on top. Step 3 is repairing the antenna. Once you've located the field depot, inspect the area around it. You'll find a ladder on one side and you just climb up that one. At the top you'll get an interact prompt. Activate it and repair the antenna. Once you've done that, the mission is complete, but you'll have to extract first, and then you can hand in your quest to redeem your rewards. But remember, if you leave the arena or die before extraction, you'll have to restart. But here are some extra tips to make your run smoother. Make sure you drop into the map with enough ammo and ideally minimal enemy distractions, because you'll need some clear space to climb and repair the antenna. Use a path that avoids heavy fighting so you can reach the depot quickly. Time is definitely your friend when one run is required. If you spot the water towers and the substation early, mark them if you can or set a visual marker so you'll be able to navigate your way there faster. Once you climb up for the antenna repair, watch out for enemies spawning nearby. You'll be vulnerable whilst on the ladder, so definitely clear the area before you start to climb. And lastly, after the repair, move straight towards the extraction point. Don't linger around too long because you could get caught out and have to restart. And that is everything you need to know to complete the off the radar quest in Ark.
It's not how off the radar, it's pet depot. It's different one, yeah. Total different one. वेट कोड तो नहीं जाऊंगा, ब्लू सिटी जाता हूँ सालों को। ब्लू गेट वाले पे अपना एक दो चैलेंजेस है शायद। ब्लू गेट पे क्या है?
Have you checked out that collapsed highway yet? Oh, and be careful whenever you head into Stella Montes. We still don't know what to expect in there.
Road, sir, J Cosma Venture. J Cosma Venture, Stella Montes. 40 13 8 बढ़िया मूवी लगी क्या नाम कितने और सफिशिएंट है मारने के लिए स्टेला मॉन्टेस का। चलो लेट्स गो। तो गाइस अगर वाचिंग दिस स्ट्रीम फटाफट से स्ट्रीम पे लाइक कर दो, और अगर तुम नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब करके जाना। फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है, कोई पैसा नहीं लगता इस चीज का। सब्सक्राइब करो। तो क्या मैं क्या मतलब देखने को क्या बाल पीछे लग रहा है, टकला होगा लोगों ने ले लीना दुपट्टा पूरा। Hello.
Shani here. You're looking for shipping containers labeled J Cosma. That's all the help I can offer.
Guys, I want a container labeled as J Cosma. So 5 days, please.
Yeah. Also,
You guys know where I can find it?
what do you want to find?
Container named J Cosma.
Container what?
J Cosma.
Oh, that's I
Oh,
think it's not on this map. I think Buried City or in Loading Bay. Maybe. It's like a big like ship container and it says J Cosma.
okay. Oh, fuck. Help me, help me, help me. It's coming toward you. Almost cracked.
Wait.
No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Man. It's almost dead.
I am dead. Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Nice YouTube channel.
No worries. Bye guys. See you again tomorrow.
Bye. Una.
भाई ये गलत हो गया यार थोड़ा सा मजा नहीं आया वाला बहुत ही गंदा हो गया छी 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 हो गया तो राइड गेम्स देखिए किधर चल रहा है आज वरना खेलने में मजा नहीं आता यार रविवार को ये बोरियत है गेम की लेट्स प्ले दिस बस ठीक है एनवीडिया ब्रॉडकास्ट क्यों चल रहा है अंदर हम से कह न पाए
Hey there, today we're going to be talking about the best and easiest for you. Why don't we kick it off with the tick? Not too much to talk about here. When you hear there's one in a room with you, you can either just shoot it off the ceiling or wall where it's laying in wait, or you can jump up and smack it with your melee tool for a more quiet method. Very easy to deal with. The snitch. You might think that the easiest way to kill a snitch is with a seeker grenade, but oddly enough, you can't take them out with just one. You need two, which is kind of annoying. The easier way, IMO, is to shoot two of its little wings off. You see right here how it kind of has three wings or flaps, I guess? By shooting and breaking two, it'll then just crash into the ground and die. You can also get the snitch by shooting the center of its body repeatedly, but that'll take way more bullets to do, so yeah, F that noise. The pop. Pops are very annoying and try to suicide bomb you on sight. Usually, you can just deal with them in two ways. Way number one, wait until they're coming right at you and then dodge away at the last second, avoiding their blast completely, which, by the way, can be difficult to time. Or way number two, just shoot them before they reach you, which is way easier. If you're going to shoot them, though, you should aim here at the round center part of their body. Do not aim here at the kind of outer rim ring of their body. That part is a little bit more resilient, so if you have a weapon that uses light ammo, you might spend more shots if you're shooting at that ring rather than shooting it right in the middle of its body. The fireball. Fireballs can be dealt with in one of two ways. Way number one, if you have a heavy ammo weapon like an anvil or a ferro, you can just one-shot them immediately by shooting them center mass. Very easy, don't shoot them on the sides, just right in the dead center. Way number two is usually if you have a light or medium ammo weapon. Wait for the fireball to roll right up to you, and then when it rolls back its armor to hit you with fire, you can now shoot where it's exposed. If you do that method, by the way, be sure to immediately roll away right after shooting so you don't get burned by all the fire that's going to go everywhere after it dies. The wasp. It's kind of weird. Even though a snitch won't get one-tapped by a seeker grenade, the wasp will. So if you have one, just feel free to throw it and get rid of the wasp really easy. If you don't, the wasp has 4 turbines that help it fly. If you shoot and break 2 of them, then the wasp will crash down to the ground and die right away. If you're lucky, you can sometimes kill a wasp by only shooting and breaking one of those turbines. Usually what happens is it flies out of control, and if it crashes into a nearby object, it'll explode and die. I've had situations where I've broken a wasp turbine and it crashed into another nearby arc, and they both end up dying, which is very lucky. The hornet. Taking out a hornet is exactly like taking out a wasp, only slightly more annoying. Their front 2 turbines have protective armor, as we all know. You can either choose to shoot the protective armor until it breaks, allowing you to now destroy the 2 front turbines, or if you have good aim, you can try to break the back 2 turbines, which are not protected by armor and can break way easier. Again, you only need to shoot and break 2 turbines, and then it'll crash into the ground and die. Seeker grenades are kind of pointless on Hornets IMO. They're too chonky, and I feel like they're just kind of a waste of a nade. Remember that when you're dealing with a Hornet, if it's about to hit you with its charge-up electric stun attack, you can just dodge it kind of easy by anticipating it and then rolling out of the way before it fires. The turret. Regular turrets can easily be taken out if you just shoot them with 2 bullets from either an anvil or a ferro. If you have a light ammo gun, just kind of wait for them to look in the opposite direction and then spam the trigger as hard as you can until they explode. Snap blast grenades can also take them out in one hit, and because turrets can't really dodge or run, it's very easy to tag them with one. The Sentinel. The Sentinel is the beefier, scarier big brother of the regular turret. To take out a Sentinel, you'll need to hit it with a lot more damage before it breaks. And you'll know the Sentinel's about to shoot you because it has a very telegraphed charge-up animation when it's about to fire. Again, turrets can't move, so you can hit it with a blaze grenade for free damage, or even better, maybe a snap blast grenade, which should hit it pretty damn hard. The Surveyor. Surveyors are annoying because once you start shooting them, they begin to roll away from you. If you sneak up on them when they're transmitting, you can shoot them while they're not protected by their armor, but the second you do, they just close up and roll away anyway. As long as you're persistent, you can just repeatedly chip away at them with heavy ammo, again, ideally an anvil or a ferro, and eventually they will explode. It's kind of silly, but if you have either light or medium ammo, you can bring barricades and then bait the Surveyor into rolling into an object, and then you can deploy barricades to trap it so it can't roll away. Then you can just take your time taking it apart, which is admittedly a little cruel, but it does work. The Comet. The Comet is one of 2 new arc added to the game in the Shrouded Sky update. Try to think of the Comet as the pop's bigger, deadlier brother. The Comet will roll at you, get close, and then charge up a very big suicide bomb attack. While you can shoot them until they explode, Comets are surprisingly well armored and take around 5 shots with an anvil to destroy. If the Comet is already really close to you and you don't have enough time to shoot it to death, I genuinely feel the best way to deal with them is to bait them into exploding near you while you're close to cover. When you see them begin to charge up their explosion, just leap behind whatever cover is nearby. They'll blow up, but you'll be just fine. The Shredder. Shredders seem very intimidating at first, but they're honestly kind of easy to deal with once you know how. First of all, they can't move and charge up and dish out their attack at the same time. Therefore, your priority should be to make sure you're always near an object or cover when fighting a Shredder. When you see them charging up their attack, just quickly take a second to get behind cover, dodge the attack, and then resume shooting them. You might be tempted to shoot them in the head, but you shouldn't, because they take more damage if you shoot them center mass in the engines. Just make sure you don't accidentally shoot that tiny little wing flap thing by accident. That's just kind of a waste. If you have a red can of synth fuel, you can throw it on the ground near a Shredder and then shoot it when it gets near, which will really F it up very bad. 2 synth fuel cans just fine. The Shredder. Shredders seem very intimidating at first, but they're honestly kind of easy to deal with once you know how. First of all, they can't move and charge up and dish out their attack at the same time. Therefore, your priority should be to make sure you're always near an object or cover when fighting a Shredder. When you see them charging up their attack, just quickly take a second to get behind cover, dodge the attack, and then resume shooting them. You might be tempted to shoot them in the head, but you shouldn't, because they take more damage if you shoot them center mass in the engines. Just make sure you don't accidentally shoot that tiny little wing flap thing by accident. That's just kind of a waste. If you have a red can of synth fuel, you can throw it on the ground near a Shredder and then shoot it when it gets near, which will really F it up very badly. 2 synth fuel cans will get the job done for sure, but honestly, I think you only really need 1 and then just finish it off with regular gunfire. Also, it might feel like killing a housefly with a hand grenade, but if you have one, a hull cracker will completely bitch slap Shredders back to the junkyard. Just 2 quick shots to the body and they are immediately gone. The Firefly. The Firefly is the other new arc added to the game in the Shrouded Sky update. You can think of Fireflies as hornets on steroids. They have a really devastating flamethrower attack that can ruin you at close range if you're not careful. Even though Fireflies seem really bulky, they can actually get taken out with just 2 shots of an anvil or ferro. Like their little brother the Hornet, the Firefly can get downed if you break just 2 of their turbines, and each can be broken with 1 shot if you're accurate. But yeah, if you aren't accurate, you'll just hit their armor, which is fine. Go ahead and break their armor and then their turbines if you need to, but again, do it before they get close to you with their flamethrower. Fireflies also have a small V-shaped piece of black armor above their eye, similar to a Rocketeer. If you shoot and break that piece of armor off and then keep shooting them in the same area, they will go down. That can be handy if they're too far away to target their turbines and you just want to kill them before they ever reach you. The Leaper. Leapers are incredibly easy to fight because they are allergic to doorways. As long as there's one nearby, you can damage the Leaper with whatever you want while it struggles to try and reach you. Not too long ago, Leapers took a lot of damage from fire. Hitting them with either a blaze grenade or especially a flame spray item would absolutely demolish a Leaper. Unfortunately, Big Daddy Embark Studios put the kibosh on that shit real quick. In the year of our Lord 2026, doing that is not really super recommended. Even after dumping 3 full flame sprays into a Leaper, it kept on living. On another attempt, I had to hit it with 4 full blaze grenades in order to take it down. If you have a ton of blaze grenades laying around, I mean, sure, feel free to use them, but fire is no longer a Leaper deleting cheat code the way it used to be. Trailblazer grenades used to also hit Leapers very hard, but they too were recently nerfed for being too effective. Currently, it'll take about 3 Trailblazer grenades to take out a Leaper, or you can just hit them with 1 or 2 and then repeatedly shoot them in the center of their big red eye with heavy ammo until they explode. The Rocketeer. Now we're finally getting into the territory where I would recommend maybe hitting your enemy with a wolf pack if you have any. If you throw 1 wolf pack grenade at a Rocketeer, you should be able to completely kill it altogether. You gotta be really careful though, because if there are any other arc nearby, the wolf pack will kind of divide itself up between the 2 targets, meaning the Rocketeer won't take all of the damage and be 1 hit killed, meaning it's gonna be mad and try to kick your ass. If you don't have a wolf pack though, your best bet is to fight the Rocketeer somewhere where there's cover nearby so you can repeatedly duck into it every time it targets you for a rocket attack. A huge tip for taking out a Rocketeer, by the way, is to start shooting it while it's very far away from you. If you start shooting a Rocketeer from very far away, it'll very often get confused and not immediately swoop towards you at Mach speed. Instead, it'll just kind of gently hover in your direction, allowing you to pummel it repeatedly, ideally with a Pharaoh 4 or an Anvil 4, which are very accurate at long range. In this clip, I actually end up taking out the Rocketeer entirely by myself before it fires a single shot. There's 2 ways you can shoot down a Rocketeer. Way number 1 is the traditional way of picking one of its turbines and then choice targeting it until it's destroyed. Like other flying arc, when you've broken 2 turbines, the Rocketeer will crash into the ground and die. The other way is a method I learned from the gaming merchant, shout out to him. You shoot the Rocketeer directly above his eye, destroying a V-shaped piece of black armor. Looking at a picture of a Rocketeer, this is the piece right here that you should be aiming and shooting at. When you've managed to shoot and break that piece of armor off, which you can see in this clip, if we do a little slow motion, that's the armor falling down to the ground right there. Just keep shooting that same area you broke off over and over until the Rocketeer dies. I've heard some people recommend that you should hit the Rocketeer with a more rapid fire weapon once that piece of armor is broken off, but I actually do not agree with that method at all. I 100% recommend sticking to the Pharaoh or the Anvil because again, again, if you're very accurate and shooting from far away, you can down the Rocketeer before it ever reaches you. Throwing a showstopper can help you get out of harm's way if the Rocketeer is like right on top of you, but IMO not as effective as just murdering it from downtown before it gets to you. If you're a big dick clip farmer, you can kill a Rocketeer the flashy way by latching onto it with a snap hook, getting on top of it, putting a deadline mine on its back, and then jumping off, hopefully with a safe way down. Doing that will completely one-shot the Rocketeer, but obviously it is incredibly risky and I don't recommend doing it unless you're just kind of effing around or a very hardcore veteran player. Bastions and Bombardiers. Again, I'll mention just in case you're curious, but if you throw 2 wolf packs directly above a bastion or a bombardier and all the projectiles successfully hit, you should completely destroy them in the blink of an eye. However, you got to make sure you have plenty of room for those wolf packs. As you can see right here, I threw a wolf pack at the bastion on Stella Montis, and because he's kind of in a tunnel, a lot of the grenade projectiles don't wind up connecting. They bump into the map or the ceiling or the floor and detonate prematurely. So yeah, make sure you have plenty of space when throwing a wolf pack and always throw above your target. If you have a deadline handy, you still have the ability to one-shot a bastion or bombardier if you manage to get close and put one nearby. However, because bastions and bombardiers can walk, your best bet is actually to carefully sneak up and then put the deadline directly on its back. This is definitely very risky, but as long as you move slowly and have cover, you should be okay and it'll go down in one shot. Something that used to work really well but just got nerfed are Trailblazer grenades. Before the recent nerf, you could throw 3 Trailblazer grenades back to back to back right at a bastion, and believe it or not, that would be enough to kill it right away. Embark Studios have toned down how much damage Trailblazers do to bastions and bombardiers, and now it'll take around 6, which is definitely a bummer. Blaze grenades put in respectable damage, but again, you'll have to throw a lot. Again, Embark reduced how much damage they take from fire. But if you don't want to get that close, you can always use a hull cracker from a safe distance near cover, usually a very safe bet. Just make sure you're kind of careful to not get ratted if somebody out there sees you using a hull cracker. A very straightforward method though is still the budget method, aka step 1, shoot the unprotected yellow joints of the arc and keep doing so until that joint explodes. When the explosion happens, it'll briefly become stunned, and then it's step 2, run around to the back and start shooting them in the small yellow canister on the back until they're no longer stunned. If you keep doing that, eventually the back yellow canister will explode, exposing a big red circle. That is essentially their core. Just keep shooting that when you can, stunning the bastion or the bombardier by breaking their yellow joints, and eventually they will die. The Queen. Tip 1 for fighting the Queen: do it in a solo lobby. Trio lobbies are usually very PvP heavy, and even if you try to gang up on the Queen or Matriarch, it is way more likely that some rogue team is eventually going to try to swoop in and try to murder everyone. In solo lobbies, it is way more likely that players will group up and work together to take down the Queen. Wherever you decide to engage her from, make sure there is cover nearby. If you're doing the Harvester event, you can use the Harvester itself as cover. I recommend completing that little mini game to make camping in the Harvester less dangerous, because it'll stop attacking you with fire and random bullshit when the mini game is over. Other than just chucking a ton of wolf packs at the Queen, there are 3 main methods of taking her down. Method number 1 is to just shoot the bejesus out of her hull with any weapon that uses either heavy ammo, energy ammo, or a hull cracker. The more you shoot her body, the more her armor will begin to break off, and eventually she'll start looking like a walking metal skeleton. When that is the case, just keep shooting her exposed core. However, before her armor ever begins to break off, she will occasionally expose her core at the top of her body. You can feel free to shoot that whenever you see it. Method number 2, you can shoot her yellow joints, kind of like a bastion or a bombardier. These joints are hard to see, but if you're kind of beneath her looking up, you can see shades of yellow that look kind of like that. Shooting at those can help damage her. Method number 3, the big dick baller method, aka using the snap hook to get on top of the Queen, shooting the metal plate at the top of her body until it breaks off, and then either damaging her core directly with a gun or putting a deadline on it and getting the hell out of there. Like the Rocketeer, this is a risky strategy, but because the Queen is usually lower to the ground than a high-flying Rocketeer, it's actually a tad easier to get off of the Queen after dropping a deadline. You can technically put 3 deadlines on the Queen before jumping off, but you have to be very fast, otherwise you risk dying to your own deadline. I usually just do 1 or 2 if I'm feeling very ballsy. This won't kill the Queen in one go, by the way. It takes around 8 or 9 deadlines total, but even if you have just one, you're dealing pretty good damage to the queen no matter what. When fighting the queen or matriarch, by the way, I recommend bringing a backup shield in your backpack. The queen hits very hard, and she may completely break your shield to the point of non-repair, so having a backup is always a good idea. The matriarch. Killing the matriarch is very similar to killing the queen, it's just a little bit harder. Thankfully, all the same tips apply. You can wait for her to expose her core, but the armor at the front of her body will roll back instead of on top of her head. You can also shoot and break that armor at the front of her body to expose her core permanently. Doing that is pretty easy provided you have weapons that are good at breaking armor. Feel free to use any of the following for that: the Equalizer, Aphelion, or Jupiter if you have any of them, a Hull Cracker, or an Anvil or a Pharaoh. You can also shoot at her big exposed yellow joints if you have an angle that allows you to do so, just like the queen. You can also snap hook up on top of her, shoot her top metal plate until it breaks, and then either place a deadline in GTFO, or you can stay up there and repeatedly blast away at her core, point blank, for as long as you can. The thing you have to keep in mind with the matriarch, though, riding on top of her is way more dangerous for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, every now and then the matriarch will call for backup, which often includes rocketeers or bombardiers, making the battlefield a much more dangerous place. And reason 2, the matriarch fires rockets that are very accurate, and she will absolutely use her own rockets to shoot you even if you are on top of her. Just always be ready to heal or get the hell out of there in the blink of an eye if you need to. Do me a favor and check out my Twitch or Patreon if you're looking for a way to support my channel other than clicking the like button, which, by the way, I also very much appreciate. Feel free to give any additional tips down in the comment section.
है भैया, बंदे दिमागदार अच्छा है आदमी, मस्त बताया उसने सब कुछ। इसको रिपेयर कर लिया। अरे तो लेवल 1 की ना।
Snap blasts and trigger nades will stick to surfaces, including those pesky hornet.
Have you checked out that collapsed highway yet? Oh, and be careful whenever you head into Stella Montis. We still don't know what to expect.
I've been pestering Tianwen for a while now, trying to get her to help out around here. Yeah, her customer service is questionable, but she's a wizard with a wrench. Anything to report?
एक मिनट मेरे को वीडियो में भी बनाना पड़ेगा अभी। बस चलो। Let's चलो 16,000 है प्लस 60,000 करेगा तो आपको कुछ मिलेगा 36 स्टिल
Nice to see you thriving.
हाँ जाओ ठीक है
They say overwatering is worse than underwatering.
एडवांस मैकेनिकल टूल नहीं मिल रहा
Oh, hey. Do you need anything?
You came to the right place.
$100 की अमाउंट आता है इसमें
Come on in, sit down, take your pants off.
This is Apollo. There's a tip, Raider. Hornets like to hover. Now, if my designs hold up, that's the perfect time to stick them with an explosive or two.
A Rocketeer. Watch out, a Rocketeer.
मर गया कि बचा हुआ समझ नहीं गया पूरा गया क्या सवाल क्या गया एक मस्त बॉब पैड बनाते तोड़ के और फिर जाते रहो इंटरव्यू में जाओ रेड होगा तो स्टेशन 2 हो गई बराबर बन हो गए अपने ये लाइट वो लगती है इसलिए लाइट वो लगाना पड़ेगा आपको भी लाइट ये लाइट एक टोस्टर लगा दो फायरवॉल बनना दो टोस्टर दो फायरवॉल बनना
I'm meeting Apollo for a drink later. Just the one drink. His. So yeah, good talk we're having.
में यार सोचता हूँ फ्लिप स्टोरी लेके चलता कुछ तो काम आएगा देखते हैं वुल्फ पैक तो भी देखना पड़ेगा फ्लेयर ग्रेनेड ये सायरन ग्रेनेड है ना चलो नहीं होगा रेडर इसके कोई काम नहीं है अभी गानों को सो गए 32 हो गई Poster का है रे रेसिडेंशियल कमर्शियल व्हीकल का स्किल भी ना मिशन क्या है देख के मिलते
Have you checked out that collapsed highway yet?
बुक का नॉर्थ जाना है ना मैं सोलो में ही करता हूँ वही जाऊंगा मैं डायरेक्ट मिशन निपटाए खत्म करूँगा सोलो सोलो में अभी अपने को कहा जाना ब्रोकन मून इधर थी इधर इन्वेंटरी है क्या काफी तो ठीक है broken moon देखा मैं 2 एयरपोर्ट कोड लेके आ गया और 3 लेबर लेके आ गया, बस इससे हो जाएगा। वो 2 एवरी कोड खिलाने पड़ता है, 3 लेबर है क्या? फिर तुम्हें कुछ तो भी ना।
Magnetic damage activated. Kinetic loss underway. 1 moment. Safe for travel.
बढ़िया था सोलो वाला।
Job completed. Hold on. You're saying it was that downed machine. We weren't the ones who did that. We know that there are stray survivors out there, but this goes far beyond a single person. See what you can find out about whomever brought down that deforesting machine. We need to know whether...
We've got word of a patrolling queen nearby. That means a harvester is there. Be careful and make sure you're well equipped and brought back up if you do try to take it on.
shoot! Hey, don't shoot!
Tonight's soup looks the same, but the cook swears it's different.
I've been pestering Tianwen for a while now.
The scout team's trail starts at one of the depots east of the spaceport. Pull their logs, send them my way, and...
Snap.
We get new arrivals every now and then, but they're usually parched and underfed. None of them could have brought down that deforester.
Attention all raiders. We've got confirmed reports of a harvester nearby. That means a queen should be present as well, so be on your guard and only engage it if you're prepared for the fight.
investigate the adjacent or joined wreckage. And what that is that's that big ship-looking thing with flags on it. I don't know what's happened to it. It crashed a long time ago and humans planted their flags there because that's what we like to do. Look at Mount Everest. Some would call it pollution. Others would call it a monument to humanity's stupidity. Anyways, you go here, and then you're going to find this computer terminal that you've got to also investigate. It's going to be just right here. It's glowing yellow or gold.
No need for ceremony, just thank you. The scout team's trail starts at one of the depots east of the space.
You know what I've been dreaming of lately? A talking water distiller. Crazy, huh? But seriously, with purer compounds, I could make explosives with more oomph. Would be something, right? The purification system in the spaceport tunnels could...
Oh, and be careful. The scout team's trail starts at one of the depots east of the spaceport. Pull their logs, send them up.
I got my hands full. I got my hands full, so no rush with that snap blast.
Oh, I've been pestering Tianwen for a while now. Trying.
पेट छोड़ जाके कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा। चल बेटा
Celeste here. Just a gentle reminder to keep an eye out for those salvage sites for Tianwen.
रॉकेट असेंबली
It
आ
may
गई
be
ठीक है
just what we need to get her to pull her weight.
अंडरग्राउंड टनल्स कहाँ पे Underground tunnels and streets. Underground tunnels. A launch tower. Hole near the spaceport launch tower. Straight to launch tower. यहाँ से yeah. एक और करना है जो सर्च हो गया मेरा, ये वाला मिशन भी कंप्लीट हो गया फिर। पर क्या किया है मिशन में? रब से जाके साफ सवाल।
I got my hands full, so no rush with that distiller. Would be great to finish my designs, though.
रीडर हैच की कहाँ से बना सकते हो? ये याद है ना, स्निच स्कैनर चाहिए ना, स्निच। अभी मेरे को स्निच स्कैनर लाने हैं ढूंढ के। स्निच स्कैनर 4 चाहिए, 4।
I got my hands full, so no rush with that.
फिल्ट्रेशन सिस्टम देखना है, फिल्ट्रेशन सिस्टम। थोड़ा सा सेटिंग्स को ऊपर चेंज बेटा, ले लो। Visual application audio, field bodies, okay, let's try to folder. This is one. I can listen to the music. I want to. Best way to do this is this. Uh, 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 uh. की स्कैनर चाहिए, एक रिकॉर्ड चाहिए। वो जहाँ जाना था वही पे मॉनिटर पे इतना नहीं। यार फंस गया इधर में, बहुत ही गंदा हो गया। दोनों में मिशन तो हो जाता है, तो बात बना रहता है थोड़ा। चलो गाइस, मेरे साथ ही नहीं रुकना है, मिलते हैं आपसे कल, तब तक के लिए हैव अ ग्रेट डे, बाय बाय।